It's hard for me to believe that these two are going to have a no limits partnership and friendship all of a sudden. What can we expect from, I guess you could say, a little bit of a rapprochement between India and China right now?
Well, there's definitely been a thaw in these relations, and it's a very positive sign that Prime Minister Modi and President Xi met in Russia yesterday. But I don't think we can expect any immediate change in India's policy, particularly around its very strict oversight of Chinese investments into India. We may see perhaps some easing of restrictions on visas for Chinese technicians travelling to India, and there may be a resumption of direct flights between the two countries. Now, even that would be a good first step, because we know businesses in India have been pressuring the government for some time now to ease these restrictions. They know that India can't become the manufacturing powerhouse that Modi dreams of without China's money and its expertise.
Yeah, we've come a long way, I guess you could say, from 2 years ago, Ruth, but what do you think is really driving this thaw in relations?
Well, like everyone, both India and China's attention is partly focused on what's going to happen in the US election next month. And with polls so evenly divided and the possibility of a return to the White House of Donald Trump, I think both nations, both India and China, could do with one less problem on their border. And so a thaw comes at a pretty good time for them. Also, I think China is very keen to see India keep and maintain its very independent foreign policy rather than drifting closer to the West, as China feels that India has done, in particular with its involvement in the Quad grouping, which is seen as a regional grouping set up directly in contest to China.
How much would you say that the differences over the contested borders in the Himalayan region really resolves this? Or is this just more thawing, if you will, but not a long-term solution?
Well, I think resolving the tensions on the border in the Himalayas was key to allowing this bilateral meeting between Modi and Xi to happen. The border tensions have been a constant irritant in the relationship between the two nations since 2020, and it's really clear that there is still a great deal of distrust between India and China, both at the political and diplomatic level, but also at the military level. And so I think if we can see both nations build trust at the border, resume patrols as normal and avoid any outbreak of conflict there, then it will allow the business and diplomatic relationships to progress as well.